Hello, Sagittarius. How are you all doing? It is time for your March 2021 reading, okay? You know what to do. If you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading, please look in the description box of this video, okay? So we're going to jump right into it. We are going to do a reading for the past person, a reading for the current person, and a reading for the new person, in that order, okay? I'm adding more structure to these readings this month. Okay, so let's go ahead and get right into this. We're going to do the past person. Okay, if you're not dealing with or interested in a past person, this is not for you. This is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Sagittarians who are dealing with or interested in a past person. Let's see what we got here. What do we got? Universe for the past person Sagittarius is dealing with. Past person. Okay, well, Three of Swords in the reverse. Okay, there is healing happening here. Could have been a third-party situation in the past. Doesn't have to be. There's definitely healing. The healing process has begun. I can't really tell who this is right off the bat, whether it's you or them, or maybe both of you. Could be both of you. Could be an air sign that you're dealing with, possibly Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Let's get three shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, the Seven of Cups in the reverse. All right, so I do see that you are moving forward from this. You are definitely moving forward. You're planning your steps, though. You're planning your steps. I really feel like this caused you a tremendous amount of pain in the past, and some of you could be kind of feeling like, okay, maybe if I just plan my steps instead of making like doing something without thinking it through. A lot of you may have gotten with this person. The situation when the two of you came together may have been not very well thought out, kind of came together very randomly. And, you know, it's just, you know, happened on an emotional, arbitrary whim where you just came together and you ran with it without thinking it through. And now I really think that you want to avoid that happening again. So you're moving forward from this, but you're planning your steps here. Okay, I still think that you have a ways to go until you're completely healed from this. And so does the person you're dealing with here. But the healing process has started. Okay, see, the person that you're dealing with here is very, very guarded. Okay, not you have Nine of Swords. This is you. This is the person that you're dealing with. Okay, you have this Nine of Swords energy showing here, and they have the Nine of Wands. Okay, it could be another Sagittarius that you're dealing with, but right now I really feel like they're at a place to where they have a lot of things that they would like to say, but they're not coming forward because they really don't trust that the two of you could ever communicate on a level where you see eye to eye. Okay, they're very guarded. They have their guard up. Okay, they're remaining very patient, very balanced, but they still, as much as they would like to talk to you, they're not coming forward because they don't trust that it wouldn't end up in an argument. Okay, I see that you're doing a lot to try not to think about this. This connection right here, Four of Swords reverse, Nine of Swords. This connection brings you a lot of anxiety, thinking back on it, and every time it creeps up into your mind, it makes you very uneasy. Brings a lot of anxiety, a lot of nervousness, a lot of stress, and you're doing the best that you can to try to not think about it. Okay. I really feel like, though, that you may be worried that you're kind of losing control here, but I don't think that you are. I do think that when it all comes down to it, once you get all the way through the tunnel of anxiety, of nervousness, of fear, wondering whether or not you made the right decision, once you get through the tunnel and see the light, you'll realize that you actually made the best decision that you could have possibly made. Okay? You made the best decision that you possibly could have made. I want to look a little bit more at this person that you're dealing with, though. A little bit more at the past person. Okay, we are going to look at overall the way they look at you, the way they feel about you, and their opinion of you. What actions they're going to take, if any at all, and the best advice for this situation. Let's see here. Person, the past person Sagittarius is dealing with. March 2021, universe. Okay, the Four of Cups in the reverse. All right, I really feel like deep down they know that they screwed up. They know that they messed up a good opportunity, and they do kind of regret it. I do feel like they regret it. 1, 2. 2 more shuffles here. 2 more. Okay, they do still have a lot of feelings for you, okay? They have a lot of feelings for you. They're still in love with you, and they do have a lot of things that they would like to say. Okay, they would like to reach out. They would love to talk to you, okay? But they're waiting. I think they're waiting to hear from you. I think they're waiting to hear from you. I don't see them taking any action, okay? As far as actions that they're taking right now, physically, basically from the outside looking in, it appears like this person is just moving forward very fast, like taking off like a bat out of hell, moving away from this, okay? It may seem so, but they have not moved on from this in here. They're still in love with you, okay? Yeah, I don't really see them taking much action. Empress Reverse. This person's very restless, very, very restless, okay? The best advice here is I wouldn't go out of my way, if I were you, to try to reach out to this person. Okay, you could end up, like right now, you're in a very, very, very important learning curve, okay? So there's all kinds of things, and it is very nerve-wracking and anxiety-inducing when we're learning lessons, okay? But you're at a very pivotal learning curve right now in your evolution and in your ascension, and if you did go out of your way to try to even just apologize to the person, it could completely sabotage your evolution and the lesson that you're learning, okay? If I were you, I would be sure that I'm moving on from this as fast as possible, but don't try to bury it and not think about it, okay? I know it's painful. I know it's not a fun process, but the more we can actually sit with that uncomfortable feeling of thinking about this, thinking about how bad it hurt, thinking about what I did wrong, what I could have done better, you know, and all these things, that's very, very important. It won't hurt like that forever. Eventually, you'll start to feel that pain subside, and like, it feels like the weight is slowly lifting off of you. But a lot of times we don't do that. And the cards are telling me that you're not really wanting to do that right now. You're not really wanting to do that. Okay, but it would be in your best interest if you did allow yourself to sit with this memory as long as possible. But right now, I don't really think it's time for communication between the two of you. It could very easily knock you off balance and sabotage your evolution. Okay. All right. So now we're going to look at the current person. Current person Sagittarius is dealing with. If you are not concerned about any connections that you have in your current life, this is not your reading. We're going to look at the current person Sagittarius is dealing with. Current person, March 2021, universe. Okay. All right, Two of Wands. All right, you feel like you're at a bit of a crossroads right here. Okay, let's get 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, the 4 of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Wands reversed. The World reversed. All right, 6 of Swords reversed. Okay, so this right here, okay. Yeah, this right here is definitely looking like you're really taking a step back and trying to analyze this the best that you can. Okay, it could be a Gemini that you're dealing with, but I really have a strong sense of unrequited love here, okay? Well, for some of you it's unrequited love, but for others of you, I'm really feeling like both of you are not really feeling this connection anymore as strongly as you once were. Okay, could be a Libra that you're dealing with. I have Libra and Gemini. Okay, but the Lovers reversed and the Queen of Cups reversed. See, the person you're dealing with has Queen of Cups reversed. You have Queen of Swords upright. This is, and with the Lovers reversed, this is a loss of passion and interest. Okay, could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with. I also have Cancer here. But I really kind of feel like the person you're dealing with is wondering whether or not the two of you are a very good mix. Okay, whether or not the two of you can actually work together as a very good team without it making a toxic, without it becoming toxic and just, like, and I know this is a silly example, but I always love to use this, the Mentos and Diet Coke, and no, I'm not advocating unhealthy foods, but what I'm saying is this one right here, this is Diet Coke. It just is what it is. This is Mentos. It just is what it is. But they don't mix. They don't mix, You put them together and boom, they explode. Something bad happens when you put the two of them together, you know what I mean? And the person that you're dealing with is wondering whether or not you all are a toxic mixture like that, okay? The person you're dealing with does look back on the good old days and miss how it used to be. But I do think that they're doing the best that they can to make a head over heart decision right here, okay? And they're wondering whether or not the two of you are a very good mix, okay? Six of Swords in the reverse, though, I don't really see you moving on from this just yet, but you are taking a step back and analyzing things, okay? And we're going to look a little bit more at the current person here. Current person Sagittarius is dealing with. The current person. Okay, the Knight of Swords. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, the 5 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so the way they perceive you, I think that they're afraid that you're going to abandon this. Okay, this person has a big fear of abandonment, and it could be an earth sign that you're dealing with here, but I really think that they're worried that you're just going to ghost them. They're worried that you're just going to like cut them off one day randomly. Okay, sometimes you all do kind of gain a reputation to doing things just randomly on the fly without really thinking about it, without much planning. And I think that this person is a little bit worried. They're scared that you're going to just completely ghost them. Okay? Oops. They're worried that they're just going to wake up one day and poof. No, they're not going to hear from you again, Actions that they're going to take, I really feel like they're going to try to cling to this. They're trying to cling to this for dear life, and they're doing the best that they can to get over this. But again, there's more Libra energy. I don't really see them making a decision right now. They're not really making a decision just yet, but they are holding on to this for dear life. They don't want you to leave. They don't want you to leave, okay? The best advice, don't leave. Don't walk away, okay? Don't be so stubborn and stuck in your opinions and your beliefs either, okay? Be willing to look at things from a different perspective. Okay, maybe with the 8 of Wands here, this is a Sagittarius card too. It would be good to like break up the monotony and do something a little bit different. Okay, you all are typically very spontaneous by nature. So one of the issues that you all could have right here is that you've gotten stuck into too much of a routine and it's driving you nuts. You need something spontaneous. You need something, maybe the two of you could, I don't know, say, well, let's just go do something that we've never done before. Let's go do something random, Get up and maybe go on a little random road trip or something like that. But with the 8 of Cups in the reverse being the best advice, don't walk away from this just yet. Okay, I wouldn't walk away from this. There is potential here. There is potential to work on things and fix things. Okay? All righty, whoa. Last but not least, we are going to look at the new person. New person Sagittarius is dealing with. New person. If you're not dealing with a new person or interested in anything new coming in, this is not your reading. New person Sagittarius is dealing with. Okay. Ooh, the World card. This is a completely new cycle. Okay, we talk about this a lot, but there's new faces in here all the time. So what do I mean by a new cycle? What I mean is this could be something very out of the ordinary. Okay, this could be a type of person that you wouldn't really expect to be maybe dating or talking to. It could have happened in a very strange situation. You know, everything, when we start a new cycle in life, meaning, you know, we go through a period in our life where we're repeating very similar experiences with very similar types of people, you know, and then after a while, you learn every lesson that you needed to learn. Okay, you've gained all the knowledge and wisdom from those experiences. Now it's time for that particular cycle to be, you know, phased away, and we're entering a new cycle. It's going to be new experiences, new types of people. Okay, a whole new list of challenges and everything else. All right, let's get 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. The 5 of Wands. Uh-oh. Okay. 7 of Cups here. 6 of Wands. Judgment reversed. The Fool card. Could be another Sagittarius headed your way here, but I feel like there's a little bit of imbalance and impatience here. Okay. One, the other, or both of you, because the Sagittarius card is in the reverse. One, the other, or both of you could be trying to rush this and be very impatient and very imbalanced, you know. Real quick to jump the gun, and because, you know, now I'm not seeing this happen here, but you know, most of the time we get past energy brought into the new situation. Like whenever we come together with a new person, we're looking back on the past and comparing the new person to the past person. That's not really happening here, but for some reason I really do feel like there is this energy of, no, it should be this way, you know. You say one thing wrong, and I'm going to jump the gun and assume that you mean something different, you know? So there's some impatience and imbalance here that could result in conflict between the two of you. Could result in conflict. There's lots of potential here, though, with the 6 of Wands energy. Lots of potential. But again, this is new. This is new to you. This is unlike anybody that you've ever dated before, unlike anybody you've ever really associated with before. And I think it's caught you by surprise, okay? It's caught you by surprise, and it could result in some conflict here. It could, because again, we naturally like to compare everything that we're experiencing now with what we've experienced in the past, right? No, I want to look at the new person. Let's look a little bit more at this person that you're dealing with. Okay. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. See, they want to take things slow. They want to take things slow. They don't want to jump in with both feet. Okay. They want to take this slow, you know, plan it out, plot it out, make sure that they can trust you, make sure you can trust them. Okay. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, the Hermit Reversed. All right, see, they feel like you're a little bit restless. They feel like you're a little bit restless. They kind of feel like you may not be very passionate about this for whatever reason. Okay? I really feel like they view you as somebody who is doing the best they can to heal up from the past. You know, like you've experienced some bad things in the past. They know this. Maybe you've talked about this with them, and they feel like you're healing up from it. But I don't know. I think that they view you as somebody who's a little bit restless and impatient, and maybe you're not really all that interested in this. Okay? Actions they're going to take, I really do think that they're actually going to commit to this, but I think that they have a little bit of lack of faith here. Let's just put it that way. They don't really think that you are, they don't really think that you're ready, willing, and able to commit to this, but they're willing to commit to this, okay? And they're wanting to manifest something new. Okay, that's the actions they're going to take. I'm going to commit to this. I want to manifest something new, but there's a part of me that still doesn't really have any faith here. Okay. Oh, the best advice for this situation is to let the past stay in the past. We always talk about that. Okay. We always talk about that. Don't be holding on to any what ifs, you know, especially when it comes to like past lovers. Like, well, okay, me and you can talk and see where this goes, but there's still this past person that I'm wondering if they'll come back around. Can't do that. We can't be doing that. Don't jump into this with both feet emotionally, okay? What I mean is, it's really extra super duper easy when we come together with a new person to want to get emotionally invested right off the bat, and that there's nothing inherently wrong with that. It's just that we run the risk of not really getting to know who the person is. Okay? Me and you come together and it's just the fireworks are going off. Boom, 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 boom. Emotion, emotion, emotion. Then the next thing you know, we didn't really get to know each other very well. So when the firework display kind of dies down, when the dust starts to settle and all those beginning emotions that are so intense, once that starts to die down and settle, we don't really like each other. You don't really like me, I don't really like you. So don't do it like that. Right now, you need to let go of the past. Let go of the past. And I think this person has a pretty decent approach, to be 100% honest with you. Take things slow. You know, not too slow. I mean, I'm not saying, okay, well, we're talking for a month and now we change our relationship status, you know. I'm not saying, oh, we just talk randomly and I'm still talking to other people. What I mean is narrow your focus down to this one person and take things slow as possible. We need to find that balance in there with the Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands reversed, okay? And see if you can form a very, very strong, trustworthy emotional bond, okay? We don't want to just jump into this emotionally and then set all these expectations and then get ourselves let down, okay? Just take things slow. Take things slow. This is unlike anybody you've ever met before, okay? So you're not going to be able to logically figure out how this is going to work, okay? You're going to have to kind of take your hands off the wheel and just let the car drift off into whatever direction, metaphorically speaking. Metaphorically speaking, take your hands off the wheel and let the car drift off into whatever direction that it wants to go. Okay? And I do think there is potential for a lot of success between the two of you. Okay? All right. Well, I feel like that is your message. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to look in the description box of this video if you would like information on how to schedule a personal reading with me. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thanks again for tuning in and showing positive support and love and all that good stuff, man. It means everything to me, dude. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all have a good day.